Good morning. Welcome to day 5 on the Appalachian Trail. It's an emotional morning. I try to talk about this without crying. This morning, Christina dropped me off at Neil Gap. She's currently driving to the airport, so I'm officially solo. I knew this day was coming, and it's still just kind of sad. I just like backpacking with her. It's something we do together a lot, and obviously it's really fun to have her around, and so it's just kind of sad to like have that and then not have that anymore. So today I think is just gonna be an emotional day. So basically this morning we got breakfast at the hotel, and then we drove over to Neil Gap, said our goodbyes, and then I sat at Neil Gap for a little bit, finished my breakfast and my coffee, and then it was probably about 20 minutes and I started to get a little cold, and sad. I decided it was probably better for me to walk for both reasons, to keep me warm and also not just like sulk in the fog and be sad by myself. I feel like walking really helps process your emotions. I'm about a mile in. Today I'm trying to do 11.8 to Low Gap shelter, if my body will allow it. It's okay if not, then there are plenty of other places I can camp before then. Pack is definitely heavier today. I have about 1.5 liters of water because there's not a ton of water on the trail today, or at least most of the water that does exist is off of spurs, and I don't want to put in any additional miles that I don't have to, so I'll probably be carrying a lot more water today. There's only one water source that's actually on the trail all day, and then I also have probably like 4 days worth of food, maybe 3.5, and I only need 2.5 days worth of food, so I definitely overpacked on the food, but I'm just at a point where I'm still kind of figuring out how much I need to eat, and I'd rather have too much than not enough. Probably overpacked, so the pack is a little heavy. It's probably about 30 pounds right now, and going up out of Neil Gap is just a whole lot of up. So it's definitely feeling harder today with the full pack, but otherwise my body's doing great. I don't have any aches or pains yet, which is awesome. It's more than I could have asked for at this point. So muscles are feeling good, feet are feeling good. The only thing is just I'm tired. Like, it's the really heavy tired in your head and behind your eyes, and so that's probably a sign I'm not eating enough or drinking enough water, so I'll try and get better about that. But also maybe it's just my body adjusting to so much activity, because usually I would be done with my trip by now. My body's used to backpacking for 3 or 4 days, and then we rest for weeks until the next one. So today might be a little bit of a shock to the system, just coming right back out here. We'll see. This officially marks my longest backpacking trip ever. Today, day 5. I've only ever done 4 days. So that's pretty exciting. I'm gonna try and take it a little slower this morning, warm my body back up, just let myself cry if I need to. But I'm so grateful I got to start my trip like that. It's really awesome that Christina could be out here with me at all. So I'll take what I can get, and I'm gonna try to focus on just being grateful that she was here instead of sad that she's gone. And I'm also grateful that I already have so many familiar faces on the trail. I've been hiking with a lot of the same people, so that's really fun to like get to camp and, you know, everybody's like, oh hey, welcome, whatever. Like, I wasn't expecting to get that so early on in the trail, so that is gonna help a lot tonight. I know several people are camping in or trying to get to Low Gap. I think it's gonna help tonight to have some familiar faces. I exchanged numbers with somebody that we've been hiking with, so we can communicate where we're camping tonight, because I told her, you know, I might want a familiar face tonight if I'm not feeling great. And she was like, yeah, absolutely. Like, give me your number, I'll text you where we're staying. So, I mean, just already the community on the trail has been amazing. And I might need to lean into that today. Okay, I'm gonna hike and stop crying to my camera because this feels really weird to record. Obviously a pro to getting up early is getting my miles done and having time to relax at camp at the end of the day, but a big con, at least lately, is it's so foggy in the morning and I'm missing out on these views. Like, I know there's something out there. My time for views will come. And there's no regrets starting early, but man, this is pretty in the fog. I can't even imagine seeing all the mountains in the back. Really windy on these ridges, and it's foggy, so it's kind of spooky. I just want to get off this ridge line. It's not supposed to storm, but I don't really want to hang out and find out if that's true or not. So, I'm getting out of here, girl. Here's probably another really awesome view. We're on top of a mountain. Let me figure out which one. We're on top of Wolf Laurel Top. And now, we're going down so we can go back up another one. I think the next one's the last one for today. I shouldn't play that. Mostly I'm like on a ridge line. I don't really go down too far. Like, there's not gaps between these mountains. So it's a pretty gradual up and down. And I'm just happy to be, oh, we're going back into the wind. But for a little bit there, I got a little break from the wind because we were on the other side of the mountain. I don't know if it rained or if it's just the wind blowing the water off the leaves, but it got pretty wet. So the poncho had to come out and I had to button it so it doesn't fly out all over the place. I got a little scary there for a minute. It was so windy and foggy and I was going through like dense brush, so I was like, I don't want to run into a bear. So I started singing to myself, and then there were some people camped up at the top of this mountain, and that brought me some comfort to see other human beings, so I know they're making noise and whatever. I'll be alright seeing a bear at some point on this trip, but not on a day like today, not on my first day alone. Yeah, we don't need to do that. Give me a few weeks to get my feet wet. Literally, and also hopefully not too literally. Okay. Anyways, I'm gonna keep walking because that's all there is to do. taking this little blue blaze to hopefully get some water. It's allegedly a stream down here. Actually, I'm gonna take a break first because the wind stopped and the sun is kind of trying to come out of the fog. Oh yeah, this is a good spot for a break. Okay, I'm losing my mind. I dropped a trekking pole. I have like no memory. I'm so confused on that. I like don't want to go backwards, but I don't know where else it would be. I feel like I leaned them against a tree earlier to put my water bottle away, and maybe I only grabbed one of them. So I'm gonna go backwards and see if I can find it. How did I not notice? Wow, I think I need to eat. I'm like so out of it. How did this happen? All right, well, we're doing a few extra miles today. I found it. Okay, I think this is the tree I leaned my poles against. Oh yeah, I remember because the poison ivy was on it and I was putting it on this side. Wow, so I leaned them against this. I put my smart water bottle away because the poncho, I need 2 hands to do that. And I just only picked up one. Woohoo! Okay, I'm glad I found it. I need to text someone and tell them they don't need to look for my poles anymore. Luckily, that was only like a quarter of a mile back. So, extra half mile today. Quarter mile sobo. That's gonna happen again. One day I'm gonna lose one or both of my trekking poles. I know it. I usually only ever hike and backpack with one trekking pole because I like to be able to have a hand free, clearly, because like, especially when I'm recording, I have to hold 2 trekking poles in my hands. So one is just easier, and for shorter trips that's plenty. But I'm sure walking 2,200 miles, I'm gonna want 2 trekking poles. I think my knees will be appreciative of that choice, but now my brain needs to keep track of them. So yeah, I only grabbed one trekking pole off the tree earlier because I always just have one trekking pole. So I just grabbed it and didn't think about it. And I didn't notice for a quarter mile until I went to sit down for a break, and I set my trekking pole down and I was like, wait, I feel like there should be 2 there. So, lovely. There have also already been a couple moments when Christina was here that she had to grab my poles for me because I just walked away without them. So, that's probably inevitable. But I'll try to last as long as I can with them. Anyways, I'm gonna go back to my camp spot up here. Or not camp spot, break spot. Because I am so hungry. It's 10 a.m. and I have gone 5 miles. Well, 5 miles now because I'm adding this extra quarter mile, 4.5 into my 11.8 mile day. So it's time for breakfast number 2 for sure. I also get to go back up this hill that I already went up earlier. Here we are again. I'm making myself a coffee to eat with my blueberry muffin because it's been a rough day. Just a sad morning, unfortunate weather. I mean, the weather's not been that bad, but it's cold and windy and foggy and, you know, on top of like being alone and sad about it. It's not my favorite, so I think a coffee will boost my spirits. The water source is down a hill, like a pretty steep one, which means I had to come back up. I left all my stuff up here because I saw that it was downhill. But man, that was kind of a lot of work, and this is all I got. At least it's all I need. Because I have all of this. So I just need a little over a liter. I have 7 miles. So that should be plenty. It's not super hot or anything today. It was almost perfect. So satisfying. So yesterday at Ingles I got new smart water bottles because the ones that I came on trail with I've had since last August. And Christina got me worried about BPAs. I was just trying to be environmentally conscious, but I got new ones so I don't get cancer. And here's my problem with the new smart water bottles. Like, is anybody else noticing this, or am I just getting defective bottles? I don't know, but the new sport cap, you take off the cap and the freaking blue mouthpiece stays on the bottle. And this sucks for me when I'm out here because my hands are dirty. I only wash my hands like before I eat dinner. And so now to put water in here, I have to use my nasty hands to take that off. It's so annoying. So I don't know, guys, I like the sport cap because when I'm walking I can drink water and like I don't have to hold on to a lid in my hand, so I want the sport cap. But not this one anymore because it's not working. Is anyone else having that problem? And if so, what are we getting now instead of the smart water bottles with the sport caps? Like, what's a new good option that's like a similar size with a sport cap? Please let me know because I don't know how long I can deal with this water bottle, honestly. I've hung out here long enough that the sky is turning blue, which is so exciting because I have like 3 viewpoints coming up, so I actually might get a view. So I'm gonna pack up. I've been sitting here for like 30 minutes. It's 10:40, so I've been sitting here for like 40 minutes. Time to go. Yay! I get a view! Oh my god! Oh, I could cry. Well, one of these trees keeps creaking, so I'm just gonna... That tree was warning me. All of these trees are actually kind of a little sketchy looking up here. Like that branch right there. Oh girl, and it's so windy today. I don't want to be in this. Okay, here's what we do. We go 1, 2, 3, go. Wow. That's where I just came from. Just the bottom of this hill. Last big climb of the day. I think there's 1 or 2 more after this, but this is the most extreme one. Oh yeah. This is definitely where I'm having lunch. Woohoo! Today is turning out to be a beautiful day. The weather has completely cleared. This is some of the best weather I've had so far, which is crazy after the morning I had. It's 1:30 p.m. My watch says I've hiked 9.5 miles. My guide says I have 3 miles to the shelter. I'm feeling good, so I should get to camp Had a good time today. Have plenty of time to set up and lay down and spend some time off of my feet and get a full night of sleep tonight. Yay. What a day. I love these walls of ferns. Day 5 is coming to an end. I made it to Low Gap Shelter. So it was an 11.8 mile day, I believe, but my watch said 12.5. I'm getting better at not doing extra mileage where I can avoid it. And I feel pretty good today. I'm definitely tired. I'm glad I got to camp at 3, so I have like 5 hours before I'll probably sleep to just sit, be off my feet. I had some time to do a little bit of laundry in the stream, and it's really long, so there's a lot of stream downstream from where people are filtering water, so I took the chance to do some laundry. Pretty soon I'm gonna make some dinner. I'll probably go up to the shelter and hang out with people once they get here, eat dinner with them, and then probably get in bed a little early tonight. I need to start editing these videos that I'm making, so I should have time to do that, which is nice. And yeah, I'm just gonna lay around and do nothing. I don't feel as tired as I thought I would feel today, and my body feels great, which is awesome. My knees were giving me a little bit of trouble on the downhill, but otherwise nothing was really hurting, so we'll see how I feel tomorrow. What a day. I mean, this day 5 has been intense. I just feel like it's been such a whirlwind. The way it started versus the way it ends is, I think, just a metaphor for the trail and probably what's to come. The day started really sad with leaving Christina and being on my own, and the weather was not what I was expecting with the fog and cold and rain and wind while I was on a ridgeline. I didn't see anybody for the first 2.5 hours of my day, and so it was just a spooky morning. Very different from the experience I've had so far, and then, you know, I was just having a hard time, and so I took a break, decided to eat, see if that would make me feel better, and as I was taking that break, the sky started to break open, and I started having views on my hike after that. The wind stopped, the rain stopped, and very shortly after that break I ran into a couple of people. I ran into another solo female thru-hiker, which was really fun. It's just always exciting to meet other people doing the same thing. There are a lot of us, which is really fun, which was a fun reminder of why I'm out here and what I'm doing. And after I met her, I met a day hiker who offered to take my trash for me, so it was a little bit of trail magic. I didn't have any trash to give him, but it was still appreciated regardless. Then I started to see the people that I've been hiking with. A couple people passed me, and yeah, I don't know, it was just such a difference from my morning that was cold and wet and lonely, and then the rest of my day was just amazing. It's like beautiful weather, and I'm starting to form like a little community out here and just having connections with people. It's so different. So I feel like it was the trail kind of showing me like this is what it can be like. But also, it gets better. The sky will clear up, you'll see somebody else, you'll make a new connection, and everything's gonna be okay. So, yeah, it was a great day. It was an emotional day. I'm still emotional, so I'm gonna start and end this video crying, I guess. But I am just so happy to be out here. I feel so grateful to have this opportunity, that I'm able to do this in the first place. And yeah, I'm proud of myself for making it through the day. Even though it was a hard day, it's my first hard day on trail. And I mean, it can be worse. I know it's gonna get worse. I'm happy I'm here. I'm happy at the end of the day. I'm proud of my body for getting me to this point. I mean, I've hiked 50 miles on my body in 5 days, which is really cool. Like, my body took me here. I'm gonna be out of Georgia in a couple of days, which is just crazy. And I'm grateful for the community I've already formed, and I mean, everybody on trail is just so nice and willing to help and be there for you. You know, I've talked to people about being sad that Christina's gone, and they're just so warm and welcoming, and yeah, I just feel really grateful, really, at the end of this rough day for where I am. So I have a lot of time to reflect on that tonight while I'm at camp, and I will, and think a lot about that, and yeah, I don't know, just take it in tonight, I guess. All in all, it was a good day. Good day 5. I'm gonna end this video here, relax for the rest of the night, and I will see you in the morning for day 6. Good night.